just prior to introducing the last act of the evening, I do need to, I suppose, go through the prizes. Ladies and gentlemen, first prize, or the winner of Tonga's Got Talent, actually gets a $500 bank account at the local Bendigo Bank. Plus your shot at fame in the local paper with the bank manager handing you the big cardboard check. Fantastic. And that, thank you, is Pioneer, who we have the original contact with. So, second prize.
Paranikas from Toby.
Second prize is $100 worth of hair products or hair services from Hair Again down here. Now the last time we did that,
Wave, Drew.
second prize was won by Mr. Drew Tingwell. And I'd like to show you how that worked for him.
Yeah. You two could look this good.
Mind you, he got to auction it off the next week and he made $120 out of it, so go figure. Third prize is the new Tiffany's. It's a dinner for two at the new Tiffany's Tapas Bar, opening this Thursday or Friday. Which is kind of great because they've never been down here to see what we do on a Tuesday night. But they have spent a lot of money drinking here, so what the fuck, they got pissed and they said yes. But with no further ado, or let's say, with no further ado, not quite yet. Wait till he gets down here. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dickie Aspel doing God knows fucking what.
Oh, God.
Music now. Turn it up.
Brothers and sisters, I am the Right Reverend Prong, here to spread the good word from the Bible tonight to you. I look upon this congregation here and I see nothing but sinners. So I have chosen to look at the good book, the Bible, to look at the issue of sexuality tonight. I ask each of you to look at your neighbor. We all of us suffer from degraded, pernicious, disgusting thoughts. Before I begin, look in the eyes of your neighbor and see what you find there. And if I lie, cut me off at the knees and call me tripod. We shall begin. I will quote from Oscar Wilde. Whenever I feel the urge to exercise, I lie down until it passes. But sexuality cannot pass. It must be purged. And then I think Oscar Wilde is a homosexual. A fudge packer, a pillow biter. So I decide to look at the good book to find its views on homosexuality. And let us not remember that old proverb. It was the Greeks that invented the art of making love, but it was the Romans that introduced women to the equation. I shall start from quoting number 7. And it shall come to pass that the man's rod, which I shall choose, shall blossom. And behold, when Moses did lay hand upon Aaron's rod, it did blossom and bear almonds. And all looked, and each man then did lovingly lay hold of his rod, and all were happy and smiled gaily. It gets worse. Deuteronomy. And Jacob did look with envy upon the ass of his neighbor, for it was a strong, lusty ass. And Benjamin, being a good man, did give unto Jacob the use of that ass. And Jacob did ride that ass day and night and day, without cease. And by week's end, It was indeed a sore and weary ass. But Jacob was happy, for he had sown all his seeds.
It doesn't work that way.
The Bible speaks. I looked at this and for a second I embraced homosexuality. I made a mistake because I read on. I quote from Kings. Samson did have a most mighty and fearful weapon, the jawbone of his ass. And lo, with all his lust and strength, Samson did smite dead 1,000-fold with the jawbone of his ass. I made it look upon that weapon with awe. Homosexuality, the good book shows, is not a good thing. I then looked upon the daughters of Eve. Do they suffer from this crime called lesbianism? I looked in the good book. I could find no proof. They are holy, the women folk. I cannot find an example, because why would a woman engage with another woman when no woman I have ever laid with has enjoyed the act? They show no pleasure in the act. And I will remind you that this very last Friday did not 10 holy virgins from this very bar go into a bus on a holy pilgrimage. Women are pure. There are other sins, I will admit. There is one that is taboo. Incest. And my sisters still don't speak to me. I will quote again. And the houses of Nathan and Leon were overjoyed at the wedding of Shlomo to Rosie. But lo, Rosie was returned a virgin the next day. And the house of Leon don't say, if she be not good enough for our family, she be not good enough for you. I fucked that up. Praise the Lord. Satan's born, do not laugh. We are here to be purged, not amused. I cannot keep you too long to show you how much the good word says from this beautiful book, the Bible. I will leave you with a last word. When Jesus did come upon the Jewish pedophile, he heard the Jewish pedophile say, "Hey kids, go easy with the lollies." And Jesus did say, "Think of thy family, thy house, thy pride, and thyself. Buy more lollies." This is the book. I have seen the coming of the Lord, and you don't want to be there. Pray after me. Assholes. Assholes. I am the Reverend Prong. Good night. I shall not be judged.
You'll be fucking judged, you Tonga.
Okay. Unfortunately, Uriah Prong, you will be judged.
It could have been worse.
One day God will make glasses you can see through.
As the first genuine comedy act that we've seen so far, there's been a lot of people who've skirted around comedy so far in the last couple of weeks, but that was genuine. That was very good, excellent, very funny.
Serious? Satan's spawn.
You can stop there.
Delivery, brilliant, characterization, one of the most selfless performances I've seen. It absolutely gave yourself to that character. It was absolutely fabulous.
There was no fucking acting.
That's who he really is.
Obviously, there's a few more people around here that can probably judge you better than I can, because I don't know you as well as they do, seemingly. But I thought your talent was obvious. I thought it was fantastic. Thank you.
Well, firstly, Dickie, your fly's undone. And you know what? After last week, I thought you had balls, but looking at that, clearly you don't.
I told
have
you about
balls.
sin. Your eyes were
Hey,
drawn.
hey! Not about you anymore. You will be judged. After last week, all your heckling, I thought you had balls to get up here tonight. Well, clearly you don't have to show us anymore. We've all seen you don't. Getting up there tonight with that War and Peace. Very well done, Dickie. I'm very excited tonight being on Champricks having a go at you. And being from Tasmania, all that talk about incest, I'll tell you what, you know, certainly singing my song. Touching on what we're doing, really. But, yeah, no, I mean, really, after last week with all your, you know, you're flying back, as I said, you've got balls standing up there tonight, but I hate to say it, Dickie. I hate to say it. You pulled it off!
Get the fuck off. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to buy him a drink, it's great because he owes a shitload of money. Pay off his tab. Thank you very much. And we're going to leave a very, very difficult decision to the judges tonight. And I'm going to stay totally out of it tonight. I'm not having anything to say. We may be actually, for the wild card, we may be referring to the audience a little later on. So, guys, choose your winner. Choose your winner, and I'm going to throw the wildcard decision out to the audience this evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in about, I would have thought, about probably 25 minutes, because it's not going to be easy. Thank you very much. Scotty, a little bit of music. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.